how to learn piano by ear as an adult. A lot of adults believe they cannot learn piano by ear because they think they're too old, or it's too late, or they simply were not born with a good ear. But in most cases, that is not actually the problem. The real problem is that nobody showed them exactly what they should be listening for, or how the process of playing by ear works. When you hear and experience pianists playing songs, you're hearing the melody, the bass, the notes, the chords, rhythms, passing chords, fills, licks, lines, runs, all kinds of little embellishments happening at the same time. And then as a beginner, you sit at the piano and you try to figure out all of that at once. That's the first mistake you're making right there. And when you cannot, you begin to think, maybe I do not have a good ear, maybe I started too late, maybe I am just naturally not musical. But the problem may not be your age, your talent, or your ear. The problem may simply be that you are trying to process too much information at once without having been taught how to separate the music into a smaller, understandable parts. That is where the frustration begins. So in this video, I want to talk about the best way to learn piano by ear as an adult. Some of the common myths and fears that keep adults stuck, and what you need to understand in order to make real progress. No, you're not too old to learn piano by ear. Now, I also do not want to give you the unrealistic idea that age makes absolutely no difference. Depending on your age, you may not learn in the exact same way or at the same pace as a young child. You may need more repetition. You may have work, family, church, business, and other responsibilities competing for your time. You may also be more self-conscious about making mistakes. Children often experiment without worrying too much about how they sound. Something we can learn there as adults. However, adults, on the other hand, tend to sit at the piano expecting themselves to sound competent almost immediately. And when they do not, they become embarrassed, impatient, and discouraged. And so, my adults, that's definitely something we gotta work on, because we have to go through that childlike phase where you kind of just don't care, or you're not bothered by making mistakes. That's part of the process of learning music. Music is an art, and it requires constant trying and fumbling and mistakes. That's where the big breakthrough happens. However, as adults, we also have some major advantages. You have spent years listening to music. You already recognize when music sounds happy, sad, peaceful, joyful, tense, unresolved, or complete. You can usually recognize when a section repeats. You can often tell when a song reaches the chorus, and so on. You may notice when the music feels settled, or when it sounds though it still needs to continue. You may not know the musical terminologies yet, but your ear has already been connecting information and collecting information for years. That's a plus. That's a win. Age, with age come experience. And that's one of those experiences that we can actually use to our advantage. Adults are also often better at understanding patterns, following a structured process and connecting new ideas to things they already know. So, the issue is usually not simply your age. The bigger issue is whether your practice has been organized in a way that feels developed. The bigger issue is whether your practice has been organized in a way that actually develops your ear, and whether you are patient enough to allow that development to happen. And this is part of what I offer over at pianolessonwithwarren.com. The structure, the organization, and then we have a nice community of folks that helps with the patience part, because realistically as adults we're not usually very patient. So I try to recreate that for you online. Needing repetition does not mean you're too old. Taking longer than you expect does not mean you lack talent. It means you are learning a new skill. And playing by ear is not magic. Another common belief is that playing by ear is a special gift that you either have or you do not. You may see someone hear a song and quickly begin playing it, right? Looks like magic. But what you are seeing is the result of years of development, practice, and preparation at play. You are not seeing the years that person may have spent listening, experimenting, making mistakes, learning songs, and recognizing the simple patterns. I use myself as an example. A lot of people, when they hear me play, they think I started playing piano at 5 years old and, I probably had the best teachers and all of that. But no, I started piano as an adult. I was like 19 years old, knew nothing about music. And I spent the last 22 years, owning my craft and my skills, right? So you can do it too. Now, one of the important things to understand is that people have different strengths. Some people may naturally recognize sounds faster than others, right? Some people just naturally have an edge. Just like how we're not at the same height, when we're playing sports, we're not at the same size. Same thing with our other abilities like, musical prowess and so on. We have different gifts, different strengths. People begin with different strengths, but most of the practical skills involved in playing piano by ear can be developed. You can learn to hear whether a melody is moving up or down. You can learn to recognize major and minor chords, minor sounding chords. You can learn when the bass changes. You can learn to recognize common chord progressions. You can learn to hear tensions and resolutions. These are all tangible skills, not gifts. We work on developing these skills. And these are the skills that eventually separates musician. The more we fine-tune these fundamental skills, the better we get. The danger of believing that playing by ear is only a gift is that it allows you to quit too early. And I've seen that time and time again. People throw in the towel after 6 months, after a year. They set too high of an expectation and think, I should be able to play like this person, or I should be able to do these things by this date. Music doesn't work that way. You play the wrong note and think, I do not have the gift. You struggle to recognize chords and think, my ear is not good enough. You take longer than someone else to figure out the song and you think, perhaps this is not for me. Perhaps you simply have not had enough structured training. And this is something you gotta sit back and ask yourself realistically. If you want to learn piano by ear and you're struggling, sit back and ask yourself, what have I done in the last 12 months consistently towards this goal to learn piano by ear? If you can't really see the work that you've put in, like the physical, whether you take notes, you write down, if you're not able to see that accumulative work, then you can't judge yourself to say you're not good enough because you haven't really tried long enough to see if this thing works. And I do understand that life gets busy, things get in the way, and we need to step away. But so long as you keep coming back, you'll be fine. But you don't want to give up too early without having the record to say, I have tried all of these things for this extended amount of time, and I still can't play a lick on the piano. Then we maybe can say, all right, let's look at something else. But until you can show that you put it in the work, you can't say playing by ear is not for you. And so in conclusion, what is the best way to learn piano by ear as an adult? It begins with understanding that the skill is developed. It is not magical, right? It's not something we just discover. It is something we work on day by day in small portions diligently. You need a structured way to listen, a structured way to learn. The brain likes pattern. The brain likes to be able to make connection. That's what we call a structure. And that structure is not easily devised on your own. And so I would say, get a teacher you trust, a teacher you admire, a teacher that expels the things that you want to learn. And sit at their feet and learn as much as you can. I'm hoping that is me. I have been doing this for a while, and I've helped a lot of people learn how to play piano by ear in a structured way. right? You need to break music into smaller layers instead of trying to hear everything at once, trying to accomplish everything at once. You need to accept that mistakes are part of the process. You need to stop comparing your beginning to someone else's finished performance that they've worked years to achieve. You also need to practice consistently. And that's the part a lot of people miss. They think, man, if I just sign up for this program, watch a bunch of videos, I'm going to be able to play. And they forget the part that they're responsible for. You have to then go and put in the work. And I know it's hard, but it's so worth it. You're already there. You already consumed the information. We just now need to get it into the body, get it to the place where it feels a little bit more automatic each day. And you need to give yourself enough time for patterns to become familiar. I mean, after all, we're not just kids running around with 8-10 hours a day free. We got responsibilities, we got kids, we got jobs, we got family, we got all kind of things going on. So the reality is our time is limited, and we need to be aware of that so that we can plan and make this thing a part of our daily routine, because it will require that. You can't just sit around and wait until you have, a certain block of time, then you say, I'm going to practice. No, it's something you need to plan for and diligently incorporate it into your schedule. At this time, for this amount of time, I'm going to practice, come hell or high water. You really got to take it seriously. Again, everyone who plays well did the same thing and had to go through the same path. Take it seriously and make it something worthwhile. That's how we got to where we are. The best adult learners are not always the people with the strongest natural ability. Again, I'm telling you, I was not very musical. I didn't think I was. I struggled with a lot of the skills I now do effortless. Often, the best adult learners are the people who remain patient, curious, consistent, and willing to be uncomfortable long enough for the skill to develop. Those are the people that succeed at this music thing. So no, you're not too old, you did not start too late, and you do not need to be born with some extraordinary musical gift. But you do need the right process, realistic expectations, and a willingness to keep listening even when you do not get the answer, even when you can't quite understand, you don't quite figure out that chord, you're not sure. All of that's fine. Playing by ear is not about never being wrong. It is about becoming better at listening, recognizing, testing, and correcting. And that is something you can learn. If you've been trying to learn piano by ear, leave a comment down below. Let me know what your biggest struggle is. Love to hear your thoughts below. And I'm going to link to a video right here that talks a little bit more, give you a little bit more practical skills to practice. It also going to come with a downloadable PDF and stuff like that you can jump right into right away. And again, pianolessonwithwarren.com is my private membership program where I've helped thousands of students from around the world to achieve their goal of learning piano by ear. So I'd love for you to join me over there, right? I'm currently running a free trial for 7 days where you can check out the program, click around, go through a few of the course modules, see if it's something that you could make long-term incorporated in your journey. All right? And if you got any questions, as always, comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Take care.